In this next episode in the Learn to Cook on a Budget series with yours truly, we are learning how to blanch vegetables. And when I say the word blanch, all I can think about is the Golden Girls. Yes, I'm aging myself by saying that. If you don't know what I'm talking about, stop this video right now and go laugh at some of their really hilarious sketches from old episodes. You will not be disappointed. Okay, back to really why we're here, blanching vegetables. What we're gonna do today is we're gonna steam broccoli in the Instant Pot, and we're gonna boil green beans in the stock pot, and then dunk in ice baths and transfer into containers for the freezer. That is what blanching is. The reason that we want to blanch is to get the vegetables to be partially cooked so they hold their shape, so they can be frozen and used for later. So we don't want the broccoli to go into the freezer and then come out mushy. We want to blanch it, freeze it, and be able to serve it as a steamed side dish later. So that's exactly what we're going to be doing. We do that so that, again, the vegetable will hold its water content so that it will hold its shape. You might find the need to blanch when you either see a great sale at the grocery store and you want to stock up and get some produce into your freezer, maybe ahead of the winter months. You might also blanch if you have a garden overstock, or maybe you have a friend who has a garden overstock and shared all of this with you and you're not going to be able to use it quickly enough. You're going to want to make sure to put it to good use in the future, so you will blanch it and get it into the freezer. So the first thing we need to do is I'm going to get the water going. I'm going to put a cup of water into the Instant Pot insert, and I'm going to fill up the pot of water just a little bit to get the water boiling for the green beans. We're going to have a little blanch off over here. All right, let's get that water boiling. And while we wait for that, I'm going to cut up this head of broccoli. Broccoli, I feel like for me personally, is the vegetable that I would blanch the most, just because we like broccoli, and if I see it on sale, I'm definitely going to be doing that. I've got to get rid of this guy. We don't want him. And then I'm going to take these other parts as they fall off and then cut a little bit more of that stalk out, and then I'll probably cut them down into more like serving size pieces. I'm actually going to bring this back over here so that it's right here. I did put the steam rack in there. We're going to use the steam function on the Instant Pot, and we're only going to steam for 1 minute. This is going to be a really quick, it'll take a few minutes to come to pressure. It will steam for 1 minute, and we're going to quick release and get that broccoli out of there so that it does not over steam. If it over steams, then we miss the point of blanching in the first place. We don't want it to over blanch. We also don't want it to under blanch. So I am going to steam for 1 minute in the Instant Pot. Now, when you're blanching different vegetables, there are a variety of cooking times and recommendations. I think for broccoli, steaming is 2 to 3 minutes. That would be in a regular steamer. In the Instant Pot, all you're going to need is 1 minute, because it starts to do a little bit of pre-cooking as the pressure is coming to pressure, and then it steams for that 1 minute. So that's why we're only going to do 1 minute. So I'm going to get that going right now. I'm going to put the lid on, set it to sealing, and then I'm going to find the steam function, and I'm going to reduce the time to 1 minute. Now that the broccoli's going, I'm just going to quickly run through here and snap off any pesky ends. There's a couple that have a stem still, and then there's a few pieces that are kind of stray that I don't want to blanch in the freeze. So I'm just going to kind of pick through, get these little tiny pieces out of here. With green beans, you are going to want to boil for 3 minutes and then strain and dunk in your ice bath. So, okay, bye little friend. Okay, why do I always personify food? I do that all the time. Okay, whatever. So these guys are going to be ready. I'm going to bring them over here so that they're ready when that water is boiling, and then we will get our ice bath ready. Ice bath time. So I'm just going to get a bunch of ice, from the fridge. I don't want it to be too full. We will be adding water to this ice, but there also has to be enough space for the vegetables so we don't overflow. So probably about half full, and we want this water to be super cold. So as much ice as you can, and then I'm gonna switch to water. I'll bring it over and show you in a sec. So we want all the ice in the water, just enough to float, space for the veggies. So our ice bath is ready to go. That way, and I'm gonna set it right next to the sink. So we're gonna take the steamed broccoli or boiled green beans and then strain off the water and dunk them right in here and let them sit and cool down for a couple of minutes before transferring them into our freezer containers. These guys have been soaking in their ice bath, like all the cool kids are doing these days. So I can tell that these are ready. They've been here in a little bit longer. The water feels cold and the vegetables feel cold, which means it's about time to drain off the water and the ice. And then we're gonna transfer to these COOKBOOK bags. We also have these in our store. I use these for freezer meals. I use them for blanching vegetables like this. I also use them for steaming vegetables. Somewhere around here, either in a YouTube short or over on our Instagram channel on Reels, you'll see exactly how to do that. It's really handy. You can steam the veggies, you can coat the veggies in whatever sauce you like, and you can store them in the fridge if you don't eat them all up, all in the same bag. So go check that option out as well. When saving money on groceries, looking for sale prices and stocking up is super essential, and having this cooking technique and method for saving extra produce in your back pocket is super essential. So I hope this was helpful. If you learned something new, please like this video. And finally, if you want to catch more episodes of the Learn to Cook on a Budget series, go ahead and subscribe to our channel. You can of course go back and watch old episodes and any new episode that we release every Wednesday at noon Central Time. I look forward to seeing you in the next video.